All right, guys, what's going on? And welcome back to some more HumanitZ. Today's going to be a big episode, guys. It's going to be a big episode. We're going to be pushing one of the bigger quest lines. I think it's the main quest line. A bit. We're going to actually be repairing the broadcast tower. So all the survivor camps around the map should be able to communicate with each other. They haven't been able to communicate. So this is one of the big fixes. So last episode, we actually got the radio receiver. I actually found two of them because I think you need an extra one to build a radio receiver at your own base. So we're going to be heading over there today, getting that set up. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of zombies. That area is also like connected to like a military base. We've been there once earlier in the playthrough. So now we're going back. Going to get this fixed up. And then, yeah, we're going to be doing some quests, getting... we might even head up to the big community today. We'll kind of see how everything goes. We'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. I did do a little bit of, I built these 3 containers like off stream. But that's all I did. And other than that, and I switched my pistol to this one so we could head right out. Now, I think for the radio tower, I needed the receiver. People said electronics. People said the power cable. And what was the 4th thing? Battery. I think it was a car battery. So this one doesn't need the microphone, Paul. The microphone was for the other mission. The guy at the actual base wanted a microphone. This, I believe, just requires a these items here. I'm hoping that it's these 4 items. So it might be actual electrical wire, not that plug. So just in case it's regular ass electrical wire like this, electrical cable. Because I don't know if it's the power cable or that. So we're going to find out. So because I think you might sell this one. The power lead here, because it says can help power certain devices, might be worth something. So, but it does say it's a crafting item too. I don't know. We'll bring it. We'll just see. So we still are in our drought right now. Summertime. Not a whole lot of rain. So we make sure we got some damn water here. Got 2 bottles on me. I do gotta bring some food. Yeah, these are gonna go bad soon. Yeah, we still got a few bottles left, and we also got this here we can drink. Found a can of soda. Well, we did good yesterday, guys. We did good in the or not yesterday, but in the last episode, we were in Hudson, and we made some pretty solid progress. I mean, we didn't hit it big or anything like that. Obviously, the way my loot settings are, hitting it big is not really an option. You know what I might do, though, before we take off is I might plant a seed here to satisfy this this mission. Grows in autumn, grows in summer, grows in spring and summer, grows in spring and summer. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of water to this. I actually need to add fertilizer. But I don't have any fertilizer, unfortunately. I haven't found any at all. But I think we might be able to make fertilizer. But I got to figure that out here in a... Like if there's like a composter or something. I love this game. Yeah, Outlander. It takes a little getting used to the controls for sure. But I've been playing this game since before it even got on Steam, you know. So I'm pretty used to how the game plays. Let me see here. Is there a composter? Oh, that's another thing we got to build is this fat converter. Canning, mixing. Battery charging. Traps. Compost bin. Used to convert spoiled food into fertilizer. Yeah. Oh, top shot. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. All right, yeah. So we could build a composter and we'll do the fat converter. I need a little more wood though. Hammer and an axe. Oh, I don't even need an axe. I forgot we still have logs left. Dude, we did such a good log run, man. This shit has lasted a good bit, dude. This lasted a good bit. Paul, brother, man. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for the gifted. Whoever receives that, welcome to... Yo, you guys have been blessing the hell out of the channel. And by the way, over the past week, we've gotten, like, probably close to 400 new channel members. Absolutely insane. So I wanted to make sure I took a minute to say thank you for that, guys. So we didn't make a pitchfork, Crossbones. We built the melee bench right here. And I actually crafted my own pitchfork. So, yeah. Crafted my own pitchfork. So I want to do the compost bin. We'll put that over here near our farm stuff. Because we are going to be building a... like better farm plots, like bigger farm plots. So I might as well take this a little more serious, right? This whole farming thing. Get some composter going. The only thing is I don't have a surplus in food, like at all. So I guess we could do like a little over hunting and then like compost the meat. But I'm actually kind of hurting on food, so it's like I don't really have the extra food to just throw away at the moment, but we'll figure something out. All right, and then for this, we're gonna go ahead and build the fat converter. So that's scrap metal and wood. Real easy build right there. Yeah, I can make a shovel now that we got that melee bench. We can make our own shovel, so that's all good. Yeah, getting that melee bench built was one of the biggest turning points for us, because now we know how long I had to rely on the RNG of looting the specific tools we needed. Now we can just craft whatever we need, which is nice. It's freedom. Okay, so is there anything that I could compost a little bit of? Not really. As you guys can see, we don't have a whole lot of just like extra food. So watering my garden right now is the worst thing. That's what we're having the hardest time with, because we have a water source kind of close by. It's right down the road here. But yeah, it's obviously we're drinking a lot of water. Yeah, so we gotta put all spoiled food in here in order to get that rolling. What time is it? It's about to be 9 o'clock. So we'll head out on this mission in the morning. No reason to mess with it right now. Yeah, so that's one of the main problems that we're having. You know what? While it's dark, let's go out and do a water run. Let's go do a water run right now. Screw it. Yeah. Go do one right this very moment. All right. We'll actually just take the horse down too. I got my big saddle last stream. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, we're playing Resident Evil tonight, friend. Hell yeah, dude. That's been freaking crazy fun. I'm not even gonna lie, like I was at one point not the hugest fan of Resident Evil Village, but I now understand that I was being kind of a brat when it came to comparing it directly to 7. I was like, yeah, you know, the game's not as scary. Now, granted, it's not as scary as 7, but I went back and I actually, just the other day, guys, I literally went back to my old Resident Evil 8 playthrough and I kind of scrubbed through it really quick. So I was like, what was so much different? I literally blew through that game. I didn't do any of the side stuff, any of the treasure hunt stuff, nothing. I literally just went from one area to the next. I was on the 3rd boss still using the starter pistol. I didn't even have the 1911, nothing. I absolutely blew through that damn game. Okay, so Yosa said right now, because there's a weird thing when you try to fill up your canteens on the river, they won't fill up with dirty water, but you just got to make sure you don't have any regular water bottles in your inventory, just the canteens, and it should work. So it turned. Oh damn! I got water bottles in my inventory. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Wait, it turned one of my canteens into a water bottle. What? Wait, hold on. All right. So let's do this. Do this. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. So you just got to make sure you have no water bottles in your inventory, and it works perfectly. Boom. So now we got dirty water canteens. It did turn one of my water bottles into, or canteens into a water bottle though, because I had 3. And then I ended up with that. Okay. But it's all good. Yeah, you just got to make sure you have no water bottles at all, and you'll be good. Do you remember the game day before? How did they take... Yeah, I mean, I played day before when it came, the day it came out, and then I think I played it the next day too. Yeah, the game was shit. It did have a lot of potential. It was the perfect marketing scam. You know, they made the game look like it was going to be something crazy, and even when I played it, like it had, you could see where the game could have been good. Like really could have been good. The map was actually pretty dope. There just was no zombies, and it was laggy as hell, and a lot of the systems were pretty garbage, but the game, it could have been good, man. That game really could have been good. What is the difference between a water bottle and canteen? I don't know. I don't know if one's bigger than the other. They don't say. If I were to guess, the canteen would probably be a bit bigger than a water bottle, but... And Chris, thank you for the super chat, brother man. Can you get horse manure for compost? No. Yeah, the compost in this game is strictly from spoiled food and water. So we ended up with a fair bit of water. There we go. Thank you so much for the 37 months. Veteran survivor. Hope you're having a good night. All right. So we'll do 2 canteens. Yeah, even the canteens take a little bit more to, they take a little more to boil too. So they got to be bigger. Now the thing is when you're, I believe when you're using water for your gardens, I don't think you need clean water. You could just use it dirty, so you don't have to go through this process of boiling this shit up and none of that. But obviously for me, let me actually go test that right now. So I got a thing of dirty water. I want to see if you can water a crop with it. Full water bottle replenishes about 55. So we would have to see what a full canteen replenished. Okay, so go ahead, put the dirty in there. Yeah, so you can use the dirty water to replenish. Throw some water in there. I know I'm wasting my freaking water right now, but these crops, we need them to grow. And we haven't had no rain, so... haven't had no rain. Damn, Hall. I'm sorry to hear that, brother, man. Fuck. All right. Let's catch some Z's. Head out in the morning. And restore this damn radio. Sebastian, what's going on? How you doing? You know what? Thank you for saying something. Actually, let's put. I did lose my body armor. We might as well put some. I don't have any mines or like explosives or anything like that. We're just gonna rock what we have here, though. Yeah, I'm bringing a crossbow because I want to keep this quiet. This whole operation. I'd like it to keep it nice and quiet if possible. And let me use one of these good bandages. Get my health up. Eat this candy bar. Yeah, so that bandage did 20 heals. For food, yeah, let's grab this. Keep that on us. So that's what we'll have on us while we're out in the field. Should be enough food to keep us going for a little bit. Top off bandages. Med kit, we have those. 2 lock picks. The crowbar is in the car. Even though we're not crowbarring anything, but all right, let's do it. Hopefully we have, yeah, we should have enough gas, right? I didn't even think about gas. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the main road here on the top, on the north part of the map. We're gonna drive up, we're gonna drive across, and then I'm actually gonna take a right and follow up and see if the road here gives us a chance to come this way, because we want to approach the military base from the back here. That way, because if you go through the front here, you have to deal with tons of zombies and cut through the base. I don't want to really off-road with my vehicle, so we're going to try to stay to the road, go up and around, and see if we can link up to this little dirt road here. I honestly thought about bringing the freaking horse instead of the van. My fuel's not that good right now, guys. We should be alright. We'll be alright. It's enough. I guess while we're out, we can try to see if we can siphon a couple gas cans worth of fuel somewhere. Oh, shit. Mario, what's going on, man? So yeah, let's keep our eyes open for vehicles. I don't know how often the traders, the survivors, like re-up their inventories. She's still not re-upped. Hey, so what do you mean I should have took the horse? We got more than enough fuel. You just gotta have faith, you know? So we'll take a right here. So, deer. Again, I don't know this area all too well. There's a neighborhood up here, little town. I'm gonna splash him. Let me see if I can get that meat. Okay. I didn't. Dan, you get less meat and stuff when you roadkill it instead of shooting it. Okay, so this is just like a little area here. Now I'm a little nervous about continuing to drive up top here. How we looking? We should be all right. Yeah, you don't get any hide either. Yeah, it's pretty cool that they differentiate the kills like that. Most games don't. It's you kill a deer, you kill a deer. This game, yeah, if you road kill it, though, this is not good. So look, all right, it's all good. We're set. We're good. Northern State Correction Officer. Oh fuck, they're trying to get my shit right now from the back. Survivor camp down this way. So we could keep pushing right through this area here. Looks like the road does come out on the other side. We're kind of wasting gas right now, though, chat. We should have brought the fucking horse. Whoa, what is this? Damn, I just slurped the fuck out that bear's noodle, bro. That's why you don't stick your noodle out, bro. No, stop. I want the meat. I want the meat, you fuck. Get off. The bear stuck his noodle out and I slurped it. That's what I do, chat. Stick a noodle out, I slurp it. So the area we need to get to is actually through this, but I believe this is a toxic zone. I don't think we can just drive through that willy-nilly to get to the other side here. Fuck, we messed up, guys. We made a mistake. We don't have enough fuel for this. All right, screw this, screw it. I'm not gonna overcommit. I think we're still all right to make it. Yeah, definitely should have took a horse, 100%. I thought I would get a little more out of the fuel we had. I was very wrong. It's all good though. We could have put ourselves into a bad situation and we recognized it and pulled the ripcord. So there's that. Perfect. So we just got to transfer all this crap over from the truck. While we're out too, we'll get this actually in the base. But we'll grab all this. What I'll do is while we're out in the field, if we can, we'll try to get some fuel too. Does this work on Steam Deck? I'm not sure. I actually don't know much about Steam Deck. Never, oh, we don't need the car jack though. We can keep that. Boom, boom. Okay, so that's all good. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of extra inventory now. But make sure we have our food for the horse. I'll actually drop down some. So the hay feeds this thing a ton. Okay, that's it. Let's roll out. So now that we're on horseback, we can be a little more, once we get to this main road here, and we get to that intersection, instead of cutting up, I'll just cut straight across the field. Compared to State of Decay 2, how would you rate this game? Better than State of Decay 2 or about the same? Well, the thing is that's like, that comes down to preference. That's like trying to compare apples and oranges. You know what I mean? Some people might like apples more than they like oranges. It's not necessarily means one's better than the other, because the games are very different. This game is very different to State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 is a community-focused survival experience. Like, the whole premise of the game is completing missions and building your community, and you know, you have a map goal of killing the plague hearts, or, you know, depending on what game you're talking about. State of Decay is a little more story-driven, in a way. So, but where this game is more of your solo survivor, you know, you eat, sleep, drink, sandbox survival with with you know, with some missions in it. So they're very, very different experiences. But it kind of really depends on what you like at the end of the day. If you like, because some people absolutely love freeform base building, solo surviving, sandbox survival style games. That's their cup of tea. And they necessarily don't like State of Decay because it's not that at all. So it really just depends. Yeah, you can't compare the two games at all. They're just very, very different. The only thing they share in common is they're zombies, you know, zombie games. You know, that's why you can't compare games like Dying Light and The Last of Us. You know, you're not going to compare those two games to each other. Like, the only thing they share in common is they're zombie games. But I would say this game holds its own in that tier of games. Like, it's easily up there with games like State of Decay, Daisy, you know, all those games. This game definitely has a place in the survival zombie game genre for sure. What do I like better, apples or oranges? I'm an apple guy, personally. I love oranges too, but if I eat too many oranges, I get, my tongue gets like irritated, kind of like when you eat too many Skittles. And Oranges take a lot more effort to eat. I think that's probably what it comes down to mostly, is I'm just lazy as fuck, and you gotta like peel an orange. And apple, you just grab that bitch, wipe it off, bite it. Yeah, so we're gonna cut right across here, kind of stay more close to the back side. But I also think people who don't like apples, like, you gotta remember, there's like a billion different types of apples. Can't use the binos on top while you're on your horse? Why can't you? So you definitely could use your binos on the horse. But yeah, there's a lot of different types of apples out there. I don't like a lot of types of apples, if I'm being honest. Like, they're very plasticky. The skin's too thick. They're weird. My favorite apples, like the Red Delicious. I don't like the skin on the Red Delicious apples. Granny Smiths are pretty good, and Gala apples, if I'm being honest. Those are the only ones I really fuck with, chat. Like, Gala apples are the GOAT for me personally. I think they are the best apple type out there. Macintosh apples got weird skin too, though. All right, so I'm gonna sneak up. We'll get this dude's new. Peeled it. Get the horse over this way a little bit. Probably get the last. Well, the problem, Sebastian, is it wasn't the same thing is going to be. This area is going to be repopulated with zombies, 100%. The main reason why I didn't get the loot crate last time was just wasn't worth the fight, you know, for the one loot crate, and it's going to be the same thing right now too. You know what I mean? It's definitely not worth all the trouble that I'll have to get. All the trouble I have to go to in order to get that. Peeled them. All right, so these dudes we could clean up in melee. You know what's wild? Every time I hear that background music of HumanitZ, that I always think it kind of winds up like that song. I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on. You know that song? I don't know if y'all even know that song, but that's like the beat it reminds me of. I don't even remember who sang that song. I just remember it is from when I was little. A lot of zombies in this fucking area. Come on, dude. Was that Neo? Really? Work them. Shit. I gotta get the stuff off the horse. That doesn't matter. We can clear the area. Because that car battery is gonna be heavy as hell anyways. kind of your Granny Smiths, right? I've never even heard of those one. The poly. Yeah, Paul. I don't know much about like the different apple types, bro. Crystal like goes apple picking and shit. She knows them a lot better than me. That sucks. Okay. Of course that had to happen. Okay, we got 2 armored. Sean, thanks so much for the gifted, brother. I appreciate it, man. Got a big group over there. Peeled it. Come on, bro. There we go. Envy? I've never even heard of those apples. Got one more armored. Another armored. Up real quick. Fucker had a scream right there out of all places. What the hell? 556 armor piercing. Okay, so we cleared out a bunch of these dudes here. So go grab the gear and my horse, bring it up this way. It was a good fight. It's me. We went up the ladder there. You talking about here? Yeah, we went up top there last time I came here. Read the note and found the military guy up there. There's a little lore nug up there. I don't know if he can get down. He might be stuck up there. We'll see. Brad, what's going on, dude? All right, let's just grab this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I got loot respawn off. Look at that. Okay, so car battery, electronics, electrical cable, and radio receiver. Activate. Let's go. Let's go, the guys. There it is. So this area is not too bad. Is there a tank zombie somewhere we can snipe out? So if there was a tank zombie in the mix, I could have hit its tank. I might be able to get up here though. Whoa. Get this case here. Let's have a vest and a freaking camo bandana, dude. Anything good? Negative Ghost Rider. There's still more stuff on this side that we'd probably be able to loot out, but we're not going to mess with that right now. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll actually just head right down to the camp here. Yeah, now the radio's on. Got another deer here. Just thinking about fucking slurping that shit real quick. Oh, there's like a mass grave over there. Oh, that deer's scared off. That's great. Headshot. Come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Damn. No, no, no. Don't bring him up here. Fuck. I'll slurp his gummy then. Peel this shit. Yo, this is the mystery machine over there, chat. Fucking mystery machine over there. Some of y'all might be a little too young to really know about the mystery machine. A lot of checkpoints, man. I'd love to loot this place out, but it probably wouldn't be too bad realistically. We got some hay over there too. Now there is a bandit camp around here. If we want to start getting some better loot, or hitting some of the bandit camps around the map will probably be a really good way for us to build up. Amiga, thank you so much for the gifted. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm sitting here thinking, so I had marked one over here. I think it's right here. Is a bandit camp. There's one here. I believe there's one on this side of the map too, to the south somewhere. There was one. We already cleared out the one at the grocery store. That was, I believe that was here, if I'm not mistaken. This is the meta. This is the meta. What do you mean that's illegal in 43 states? It felt legal to me. I don't think the game warden would have a problem with that. Chad, you think you catching a fine if you see a guy riding around on the back of a horse chasing down deer, smacking them with a bat? I used to build furniture, now I build barricades. It's a good way to keep safe, dude. Tools of the trade. Sure is, but I need some good tools for the job. Do you have a steel hammer and a handsaw? I can get you. Yeah, we can get him that. Hell yeah, dude. I actually believe I have an extra hammer and saw back at base. Jax, how many of those Zeeks have you killed? I've killed quite a few, dude. Oh, y'all got water? They do. All right, let me suck down my own canteen. go. Eat this mater. Yeah, we ended up with a good bit of freaking meat here. That was unintentional too. All right, brother, I fixed the radios. Everything's been added and activated. Should be good to go. I'll try to contact Roman now. Thanks again. Don't forget to come back and see me later. So we got a syringe, painkillers, antibiotics, box of painkillers, or a bottle of painkiller, box of antibiotics, 500 XP, and a skill point, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, my guy. Did you find the items? What did she want? Oh, for the refrigerator. Bitch, that's a crazy mission. That mission's silly as hell, dude. All right, let's grab some sleep here at their camp. We'll head out in the morning. Yeah, I got 2 hammers. One of them's lower level than the other, though. I'll give him the weaker hammer, and then grab a hacksaw. That's easy. But she wanted refrigerator parts. I don't even know how to get those. Like, I think you gotta maybe loot refrigerators around the map. Yeah, we'll be doing Resident Evil 8 tonight. Appreciate you guys letting me stay tonight. All right, you good, boy? Let's give him some food too. I would like to salt or start preserving some of this meat because now we got quite a bit of it. Even I guess if it does go bad though, we could throw it into the whatchamacallit, the composter. Oh yeah, feeding the horse once you have hay, it's a non-factor. Yeah, especially if you know hit some farm areas, build up on some hay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I didn't mind how it was, dude, because it makes unless you find a pitchfork right off the bat, like the struggle of like keeping your horse fed was epic. It was an epic arc in our HumanitZ playthrough. The pitchfork felt well deserved. Like once I actually got it, I ended up crafting my own because I didn't find one in loot. But I'm pretty sure if you're playing on higher loot settings, like people probably wouldn't struggle as much as I did. But yeah, the hay is super good. But with hay, I feel like I could have, well, thank you, Jelly. Thank you. I love you, baby. Yeah, the melee bench was nice. It was Definitely something you need to, you should probably look at building relatively early on. Because it's not like it's crazy hard to build. Some people might, well, the reinforced iron, that's really easy to get. You make an improvised pickaxe, go hit an iron node, build the furnace, which is really easy to build. Chuck the iron in there. You only need 2 reinforced iron, and then boom, you're done. You know, you need the bag and a bag of cement. Yeah, you need a bag of cement, which was actually the hardest thing out of the whole entire thing for us was the bag of cement. Chat, got some ziti and some meatballs, dude. Yeah, the cement mixer is not hard to build, but people said that you need you have to have a generator to run it. Yeah, and CB, that was the thing is when we first started, I seen probably 3-4 bags of cement throughout the playthrough, but I was like, oh, what the hell? I don't need that right now. So I just kept it moving. And you know, now I know, like, yo, you see a bag of cement, grab that shit, like, grab it. Oh, the hay's back already, too. Yeah, those hay nodes replenish pretty quick. Now, CV, I got a question, though. So, on single player, can I build multiple spawn points to prevent zombies from spawning? Like say, like right here, I got my base, right? But over here, I want to build another structure. Could I put a spawn point over there too to prevent the zombies from spawning? Only one. Now, I understand that being a huge multiplayer limit. There's no way to like make it so you, is like another thing you could build. From a single player spawn, from a single player standpoint. So I always thought about that, you know, if you wanted to build like outposts and stuff around the map, in single player, it kind of stinks because, yeah, you have no way to stop. Well, I'm thinking not just for base, but for like outposts. Like, you know, say like, okay, my main base is here, and I want to set up an outpost in Hudson. I want to wall off a gas station or something like that. Make it a spot, you know, so I don't have to always run back and forth to base. Set up a generator at one of the gas stations there. Have a nice fuel outpost or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And that way you can have that functionality all over the map. That's more or less what I was thinking. But yeah, if you're only allowed one spawn point, it kind of stinks because it's like no matter what you do, walls you build, like the zombies will spawn in it. Well, Nami, obviously something like that would be able to be abused, but we're talking in single player. You know what I mean? So in single player, if you as a player want to go down and put hundreds of spawn points down to prevent all of the zombies from spawning in, you could just go in your server settings and turn the zombie population off or down. You know what I mean? So it's only OP if you as a player want to abuse it, but that would be a dumb thing to abuse as a single player person, because you can already just turn the zombies off. You know what I mean? Only one because of the ability that respawn disables the spawners can consider adding the secondary points that do not. Yeah, well, that's what I meant. Only for single player, because multiplayer, yeah, that would be horrible. But in single player, I feel like it would be a lot of fun. It would it'd open up the map a lot for players. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, it's OP, like, but that would be an exploit and a cheat. But again, who the hell wants to go through all that trouble? Like, if you're really gonna go through all that trouble, just fucking turn the damn zombies off, you know? So I don't really see it as OP. In that light, at least, yeah. So we need oil. We're gonna get this going here. Maybe allow 2 outposts. Yeah, like eliminating, and you can even tie it to a skill. CV, you know what I mean? Allowing you like have one and then have like a skill or something like that. In the building or something like that allows you to get additional outposts. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's tons of ways you could tie it in. Yeah, the skill fucking that would be dope. You know. And that way it gives a player something that they can work towards. It's not something that they can spam right off the get-go. They got to actually choose for it, you know? We'll cook up some meat. Or making the range bigger on one. I don't know exactly how big the range is on this. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not small. I put it here, and like zombies don't spawn like really near my base. I could probably move this a little more central, and it would probably give me coverage over in this area over here. Honestly, like I do get a couple zombie spawns over there, but yeah, I feel like if I move this a bit more central, I'd probably get a little more out of it, honestly. I went from having no food to having all of the food, chat. So we're gonna grab this oil in here, or all this animal fat, get some oil going. The game needs a motorcycle. I'm talking about like a customizable, like Days Gone style motorcycle. That shit would be sick, dude. Yeah, that would be sick. You know what's wild? Is for some reason I thought this game already had a motorcycle. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, so we're getting some oil done up here. No, but that'd be pretty damn cool, yeah. Like a Days Gone style like bike that you could customize, put bigger freaking like saddle bags on it, kind of like the horse, and It'd be a lot like the horse, but, you know, less maintenance than a vehicle. They could probably have, you know, simpler vehicle parts, only 2 wheels, better on gas. I'm not sure how much of a pain in the ass, though, it is to code in things like bikes. Just reskin the horse. I mean, the horse they added is so good. Like, the animations on it, everything is so good. Hey, Colin. Oh, brother, thank you so much for the gifted. You know I appreciate you, Colin. Always showing mad love, dude. What does the syringe do? You use it to make, there's a certain craftable item. Damn, I got a lot of weight on me. That you use to, the syringe for. I think it's this here. The infection treatment. Actually, decent bit of meds too. All right, so we'll be able to do up a little bit more oil. That in there. There we go. Perfect. Carter's playing Surrounded. Yo, Surrounded's a lot of fun too. Yeah, that game actually blew me the fuck away too. That's another really good one. Throw these in here. Throw these seeds in there. Yeah, I don't need this regular bandage. So I've already done the things we needed to do with the hides. Sebastian, right now I'm at a point where I'm good on hide. Like, I don't need to craft anything. I got a bunch of extra clothing. And I already built it. Like, the main thing you're going to want that hide for early game is the early game horse saddle. If you don't find one, you got to make one. And that's what I used it for early on, my hide. But there is some clothing items that you could build that'll probably keep you a bit warmer. Oh, the traders love cured hides. I never even... That's a good point out there. Selling them. Yeah. They take forever to frickin' cure too, so might as well. Oh, I had that one in here that was already done too. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, you could turn the deer stuff into like a deer skin coat. Or what is it? Or the deerskin pants. They have the rabbit gloves. They have the wolf coat, the bearskin coat. I actually needed an extra pair because I didn't have no pants. I didn't have any pants, so I was gonna make the deerskin pants. But then I started actually keeping some of the clothing we were finding, because every piece of clothing I was looting, I was literally ripping it up. Every piece. So we'll do that. We got a bunch of oil here. Now, the one thing we can do is polish up my gun. I'm going to make a weapon repair kit. And gun parts. I think I have a few left. Yeah, we got a few gun parts left. So we're gonna make a couple weapon repair kits. Yeah, I really was out here turning into the answer. It was bad. All right, so we got 3 of those repair kits coming. I'll be able to get that AK in good shape. And I guess while we're waiting for this, I'm going to go clear out this farm of these bandits. We'll do a run on the bandit camp. So to do that, though, I am going to have to drop the crossbow. We're going to need something a little more. Yeah, 7.62 AK. I have a decent bit of ammo for the damn thing. I'm going to get some repairs on the AK. Okay, so what I'll do is we'll take the suppressor off of this. Put the suppressor on here. And then we're going to... So this AK's at 65% quality, though. That's really not bad. So what gun was I using that was super jamming up? I think it was my M4. All right, so AK's in good shape. Handgun's in good shape. Handgun's at 58%. 90% on the AK is crazy good. Bat's good. Vest is good. Let's make sure my clothing... So my skinny black jeans there are a little bit on the ripped up, getting pretty ripped up, so we're gonna swap those out. Yeah, those are on 1%. We'll swap these to these cargo shorts. Let's do that. Those are 84%. And then make sure, so he wanted what, a hammer, right? So I got the 17% hammer, and he wanted a handsaw. We'll give him the 70% handsaw. So that's the 2 quest items that guy needed. Right? Let me see here. The steel hammer. So that's not that. What is a steel hammer? Let me see if that's something you can make on the melee bench. So I don't see a steel hammer. Yeah, the horse has to eat. So I don't know what the steel hammer is. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't even know how to. I think you just gotta loot it out, right? We'll gotta bring a crossbow. No, it's. I think it's just something we gotta loot. Yeah, we gotta find that bad boy out in the wild. Yeah, we got this 5.56 armor piercing ammo too. So at some point we'll try to see if we can find that for that guy, the steel hammer. Other than that, we're good to go. Let's go push this bandit camp. Got a crowbar, got some duct tape for repairs, got some lock picks, health. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, so we just got to get south of Hudson. Oh, it's a left-handed hammer? Got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, so we'll just have to figure out where. We'll probably get it from some kind of warehouse, construction site, something like that. Might be able to find a steel hammer. I didn't know, because he said a steel hammer, so I just thought that it was we just needed to give him a regular hammer, not one of the like crafted ones. But I didn't know that a steel hammer was different than the regular hammer too. Yeah. Oh. So loot can respawn if you want it to. Well, yeah, it all depends on your server settings. I turn loot respawn off, so for me, loot does not respawn. But if you're somebody and you want loot to respawn in your game, you can turn it on. So it just really depends on how you want to play. Hit a record 12.5K players today. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that, HumanitZ, for real. Y'all you deserve it, man. You guys worked hard, bro. I hope I contributed at least a little bit to that. We just keep going straight down to the southern part. I'm pretty sure I'm not the reason why you guys got the 12. I'm pretty sure I helped out probably a little bit, man. Y'all did all the work, man. You know what I mean? Y'all did all the work. You made the game awesome, bro. Because the thing is I obviously, as a content creator, as an influencer, like I could like point people in the right direction. You know what I mean? But if I send people somewhere and they're like, bro, this sucks, and then they'll just bounce, bro. Like people are very, very, they'll just bounce. So the fact, you know, that I could point people in a direction and they go there and they're like, bro, this is awesome, and they stay, man, that's all on you guys. You guys did all the work, man, and you guys did a great job. I look forward. Apparently it was your face in the game, rumor hat. Oh no, dude. Okay, yeah. Oh, this game would conquer the console world. The thing is if they could get this, Xbox is one thing, right? Xbox would be decent, but if they could get this game on PlayStation, I feel like, I'm not even joking. I feel that you guys would be able to sell more copies of this game on PlayStation than you probably did on Steam. Just on the one console. And I say that because PlayStation is one of the weakest consoles in the world when it comes to zombie survival games. Period. Like, zombie survival games are not a thing on that platform. So yeah, you get a good sandbox survival game that's available on PlayStation. Yeah, you guys crush it, man. All right, so we're gonna park the horsey over here. You're a bitch. Oh. He see me. Okay. All right, so we're gonna park. Yeah, this is a good spot for the horse right here. Yeah, I can make a sledgehammer in the melee bench. I just need a good spot here to pick this fight. So I only see the one right now. Dropped one. Dropped him already. All right, he's down. His boys don't even know it, so I can slurp all their shit. Get the binos out real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna push up towards that tractor. Only thing I'm worried about is that house. I think there's another guy in the house too. There we go. We got two right there. Fuck, I hit the truck. Dropped him. Got some more pushing. Dropped him. Oh shit, good shot. Let's get healed up real quick. Only got 24 shots left. I don't think there's too many left if there is. Hunting rifle. Nice, another infection inhibitor. Ooh. Damn, another hunting rifle. Blade craft magazine. Bladed magazine buffs. Yep. Okay, GG's. Another AK, some extra ammo. Sealed dog food. Switch to the handgun just in case. Damn, that's what's up, guys. We got a trowel. Couple AKs there. This would be good trade. What? It's in the closet or on one of my shelves here somewhere. Maybe. There's a bag of cement, baby. Never clear. Oh, we got the Mosin. Got a Mosin, couple military vests, red dot. What is ours at? 42, 82, 60. Let's repair it. I'd grab both of those right now. I just don't have to wait. What is this? Rope. Spoiled energy bar. All right, so we're a little overweight right now. Got some berries outside there too. I feel like I should go grab the horse, bring it up this way. I got an actual loot stash here. God damn it. Got it. 5 antibiotics, hell yeah. Yeah, let's go grab the horse. Got a lot of weapons here. Nice, another suppressor. Let's actually install that on the pistol now. So now I got one on the pistol and on the AK. Another warrior pack. I'm gonna go grab my my horse. Any gas in this truck? Tiny little bit. Sounds like the wind's picking up. I was hoping a storm would come through. We need some freaking rain, bro. We need some rain. Alright, so we're going to drop these heavier things on there. Mainly all of those weapons are going to be used for trade. Missed the chest in the first barn on a haystack. I'll go check it. This was the, I don't recall seeing one. You talking about that black blanket thing? I mean, it kind of looks like it, but it's not. It's just like a little blanket. I did miss that locker, though. That's empty. They do have a container in the back here. Let's grab the good old crowbar. Damn, not a damn thing in there. So we did good. Not the greatest loot, but it was alright. It was a little bit. We're gonna go out in the morning north of my base and try to see if we can find that other community. Because I know there's another survivor camp in that area. Holy shit, it is dark, dude. Should we spend the night here? Yeah, we'll spend the night here and ride out in the morning. Any parts in the truck? Probably. The thing is like, we're not in vacuum cleaner mode right now, because I know a lot of you guys have like this looting issue. This game has very strict weight, like, so for me, it's like vehicle parts. I already have tons of extras, more than I'll need for the next, 30 in-game days. So it's like, even if a vehicle does have them, I don't necessarily, like this battery, I'm not going to grab that. It's way too fucking heavy. And I have an extra battery at base already. And the starter, like I have an extra starter at base. I have extra tires. So it's like I could grab this, but the vehicle's not going anywhere. If I truly need it, we'll come back and get it at another point. But yeah, it's just a lot of weight. Yeah, like these right here, you can't even tear these up. You could use them for trade, but they're extremely fucking heavy. I might be able to get, because I might be able to trade those at that survivor camp. The one thing is nice is the horse is not affected by like the carry weight. So you can kind of load up your heaviest shit on the horse. Yeah, I've been, that's what I just did. My horse is all full up. We put all the extra guns and stuff on the horse. Need to go hit one of these freaking neighborhoods. Not in this town necessarily. We've looted this town pretty solid. There's still a couple buildings that we haven't really fully cleared, but we did put a lot of work into this location. But there's a few neighborhoods we need to kind of just go through, hit some houses. I gotta try to see if we can find those refrigerator parts. The trader with the ammo, yeah, we went down there before. Didn't I buy most of the ammo off him? Or was I too poor? Oh yeah, the money wasn't worth anything. Yeah, I forgot the money wasn't all that valuable. You fucking kidding me? Just fucking kidding me, dude? Seriously? Stupid ass fucking box ass bitch. They had to make sure they put that animation in. Who does not love a little horseback baseball bat melee, baby? So for these hunting rifles, I'll get rid of both of them and one AK if need be. Yo, Carter. Alright, trade with me, bro. Let's see what you got here. Damn, his ammo. He has way less ammo than before, chat. Yo, Carter was loaded before. Now he's got baby bullets. I'll actually grab these gun parts too, though. Probably should grab all of his painkillers for med kits. All right, so we'll offer him the hunting and the AK. Boom. He'll take it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, his ammo stock was quite lower than it was before. It is what it is. No, what he had were he had needles. This is what the lockpicks look like. I have a lockpick there. Yeah, the pig farm's here. Freaking pigs respawn too. It's a good spot to come down and farm meat. Oh, let's check that. There's a dude back here too, the trader. Let's see what he has. Is that a helicopter? The fuck is that? He's got 4 grenades. 32 carrot seeds is wild. You're a chopper out there. What the hell is the airdrop? Oh yeah. I forgot when you set up the whatchamacallit, the radio, you get airdrops. Don't they show up on the map though? I think they show up on the map. I don't think it dropped it yet. It should show up on the map if I'm not mistaken. Right, let's go empty out though. We're really heavy right now. I did finally get my sword back. Zoom out on the map. These are my 2 markers that I put. I don't see a red circle anywhere. Oh, up there. How the fuck did I not see that? Yeah, that's far. We'll ride up there. Yeah, we'll ride up. Go get my inventory squared away. Do I prefer the horse over the cart? Not necessarily. I mean, they're both good in their own right. They both have their own practical uses. I use the horse because I don't have gas. Yeah, we don't. Gas is not super easy. I mean, it's relatively easy to come by, I guess, in a way, if you really work hard for gas. But yeah, fuel's a bit more of an upkeep, you know, compared to feeding the horse. for transportation. It's a lot easier. The vehicle, yeah, the cars just require a bit more maintenance than the horse. From Vietnam, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. All right, let's go get this emptied out, and then we'll go hit this airdrop. Okay, so we're good there. Yeah, we got a good bit of medical supplies now. I was worried about this meat spoiling. But because we need the compost, let me see. Can you put the spoiled candy bar in here? We're just gonna top up our food here. So I got a decent bit of all the different ammo calibers. We got a good bit of 22 also. 56, 50. We're doing all right on bullets now, guys. Doing pretty damn decent on bullets. Brian with a Y, Remple, what is going on? Thank you for the super tap with that. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? I'm doing good myself. And then mustache. What the hell? How did I just put those carrot seeds? Hold on, let me do this real quick, guys. Give me 1 sec. Brian Remple with another super chat. Dude, thank you so much. And with the membership. Welcome to the fam, bro. Yo, I really appreciate the support, man. I hope you're having a good night tonight. I mean, Cletus, you're Cletus now, bro. You gave up the title of Brian with a Y. We've been looking for a Brian with a Y replacement for a while now. Yeah, we're looking for a Brian with a Y replacement, bro. You gave up on that for whatever reason. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll just throw the whole. Yeah, we're going to the airdrop right now. Oh. So is it gone because I restarted the game because my mouse was acting up. I had to go change my mouse DPI. Damn, I think we lost the airdrop because I restarted the game. That's unfortunate. Unless it's still up there, just anymore. That stinks. Yeah, I see the lag. Hopefully it clears up. It doesn't look like a horrible spike. It might be a little hiccup. Okay, so just gonna replace my water source here. Yeah, I don't see the red dot anymore. Yeah, I don't know how I dropped my corn, or was that corn or carrots? Carrots, yeah. It seems like it should be stabilized, guys. Seemed like it was just a hiccup. All right, so that kind of stinks that we lost the airdrop, but we are still gonna head up, try to see if we can find that survivor camp. So I'm gonna grab. I don't know if they'll have stuff that we could trade for immediately. But just in case, we'll bring some stuff for trade. Airdrops are on timer. Yeah, it's all good. We should get another one at some point. I'm not too bent out of shape, so we could trade these AR-15s. Yeah, we'll trade the ARs. I'll trade one of the hunting rifles away. We could trade one of our shotties away. This revolver. Get rid of one of the lorries. I don't even think we need... they won't have enough stuff to trade for all of this. So that'll probably... put some of this back. Probably just bring we'll bring a handful of guns to trade. And we'll see what they got for us. That's even if I can find the damn camp. I don't remember. I knew there was one up this way, but I don't know exactly where, so... Man, we got a lot of deer over here. It's our main road here north. Well, yeah, Paul, my mouse didn't disappear in the game. Like the Razor program is weird sometimes. Like sometimes like your DPI will like wig out. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like I'd move my mouse a little and it would just like fling all over the damn place. And then when I try to lower my DPI with my mouse button, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't do it. For whatever freaking reason. So when it does that, I generally just have to like log out, reset the program, and then come back in. Longhorn Park. Happens in a lot of games I play. Every now and again, my shit would... Nice auto shop right there. A lot of freaking metal in that. Holy shit. I think our next location we go for metal for real. So I think the survivor camp's over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay. This town is a lot different than it was before. A lot of townhouses here. Construction site. Survivor camp's up this way. Damn, look at that place, dude. Okay. Rev, how you doing tonight? If I remember correctly, this is one of the bigger camp. Yeah, look at this one. Howdy, partner. Looks like you're not scared of anything. Tell you what, if you want, you can go to the gas station nearby to get as much you need to do. In and out. Not right now, bro. Not right now, Dan. That sounds like a great idea. Just not right now. All right. So first things first. Guess we can start talking. Man, there's a lot of fucking people here. Holy shit. So kind of busy right now. I have a zombie situation to deal with. Tell me about it. What's the situation? Well, the church nearby would be a great location for an outpost. However, whole ass horde. Trick, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna move my horse away from the gate. All right. We used to get support from the doctor at another camp, but we've not seen him in weeks. The church has medical supplies we need. And if we can get it cleared, maybe set up an outpost. If you think you could assist. So they want us to clear out the church. Best meal I had was weeks ago. Wolf steak. God, was it good? Holy shit. Good thing this horde hit while we were here. GG's. I'm looking for some parts for an old computer we found. So he wants the power lead cable. I got that. I got you, bro. Yep, no problem. All right, so Keith wants that. I already have. Mac, you looking for some work? What type of work you got for me, bro? We need help setting up a farm, but nobody seems to know how. Yeah, we could do that for him. We need a basic wooden farm plot, a packet of potato seeds, and then we should be able to start producing. Got it. Can I show where I am on a map? Yeah. So we are in the northern part of the map, right here. Instead of just wandering around, why don't you help make yourself useful and repair that wall over there? The one near the plastic blue barrel. Okay. So we're getting a bunch of quests here. What is this dude? Mr. Money, put it down and I'll put the money up. Oh shit. So this guy you can just outright sell shit to for money. 150, 325, 420. Oh, wow. That's a really good addition. So before you always had to barter with the weapons and stuff, like it was hard to kind of build up a currency, but now they have a currency trader where you can just sell your shit for the currency outright. That works. $8.95, 1,000. Whoo! It's a lot easier to carry a pocket full of cash than freaking all those damn guns. Would I do a co-op live stream for HumanitZ? It kind of just depends. It's not that I wouldn't. It's just... Holy shit, fuck. Dropped him. But yeah, it's not that I wouldn't do a co-op stream. It's just when you're a streamer like me, like the size of, I guess you could say, of my channel, it's really hard to orchestrate quality multiplayer sessions with random people or people in general. And then to top it all off, like, people love to troll. So it's like I would open this up and we did it before on Zomboid and it was a lot of fun, but we did have some trolls. Some of the trolling was great, you know, like I actually got hit with a drive-by one time on stream. Like I was just live and well, it wasn't that the money wasn't worth shit. I just didn't have a lot of it. Yeah, I had $100 and I was trying to buy, you know, all of the ammo that person had. A Nestle Crunch, thank you for the membership. I really do appreciate it. Justice, get that good sleep, man. But yeah, so it wasn't that the money wasn't worth it. We just, I had $100 and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. Hold on one sec, guys. See if I can sell some more of this stuff to him. Yeah, so this is like ideal. I think making a couple runs to this dude is like the best strat for just building up wealth. Yeah, you just bring shit to him and he just turns it into freaking money for you. It's clutch. The rest of it I don't really want to sell. Actually, keep the clock for what? I already have one of those back at base. One of those alarm clocks. Let's see if we get some more missions here. So before the outbreak, I didn't drink, but now, well, let's just say I'm making up for it. Jesus, dude. Steve, I had no job or family before the outbreak now. These people are my family. Hey, are you a dog person or a cat person? I love dogs, dude. Same, I love dogs, but unfortunately I can't find any food for my good old boy. If you see any canned dog food out in the world, I think I have. Would you bring it to me? Yeah, sure. I actually think I have one on me. Yeah, we got one on us. Here you go, dude. Lighter, 2 Molotovs, and some XP. GG's, thank you. And this guy, you're not looking too good, bro. I was bitten by a Zeke. My group says I've got to find a treatment or they'll end my suffering. I'm too weak to go anywhere, but I heard another camp had a doctor working there, but rumors say he's gone missing, so I'm out of luck. So where would you find such a treatment? I don't know, but Robert said he would help. I think he lied to me because I haven't heard anything from him. He's just been standing by the fire pit all day. Would you help, please? Just go talk to him. Thank you, you're a lifesaver, literally. Yo, Robert. Tiger sent me to see you about his situation. I wish I could help, but my hands are tied right now. He's not doing well. You said you'd help him. What's the deal? Unfortunately, his circumstances have changed. There's a hospital in Hudson City. Some people have say they may still have medical supplies, but it's infested. I already hit that place. If you want to help him, it might be worth a look. But this is way out of my league. Okay, but no reason. Right. So what do we need for it though? Because I've already hit that location. He won't help me. He said he would. He was going to, but I heard there's a hospital that's overrun in the city. But I'm willing to help you, dude. So we got to bring him a treatment. Do you know how to make a treatment or where to find one? Because if you can't make it or find one, I might have to walk out there to join the Zeeks. We'll see what we could do. So we got to bring him a treatment, but I don't have the treatment unlocked. I can give him a bandage, but yeah, we got to get him an actual fucking treatment. But I don't have that recipe unlocked. Yeah, I was able to treat his wounds with a bandage, but that just kept him alive a little bit. I don't think it's gonna. We still need a treatment for the quest. So I want to help clear out that church, but I want to grab my crossbow. I don't want to waste my bullets. What? Where'd the glass come from? I thought that it's all swapped to fiberglass.
There was some of the regular glass pieces.
On the top?
Yeah.
Was it the one closest to the house?
It was the one, no, not the one closest to the house. It was the one that you fit, that you switched. It's the one above that and then the one next to it.
Oh, you're talking about the small squares? Yeah. Oh, because I was like, all the... I'll have to put... Yeah, I'll have to swap those for the plexiglass. I didn't know... Yeah, I didn't know those top pieces were glass still. I thought it was all plexiglass.
One of them must have been plexiglass, or both of them. I don't know. There's literal glass, like on the floor.
Well, did you check this? Because the sides were glass.
I did. The only two pieces that are broken are the two on the top. Because I was like, because I'm looking around, I'm like, where is it that it broke? And then I looked up, and then it's the two pieces at the top. So a piece must have just come down and just perfectly hit it. You could still see, like, part of it's under that little metal shield. Like, part of it's like cut like crop cap.
Okay. Ooh, got a wolf. So the church is on the main road in that town that we just rode out of. We're gonna head it back in there and clear it out with the crossbow, maybe some Molotovs. It's actually not a bad town for me to... Jack, brother, no way, man. Guys, we gotta put Jack on donation probation. Seriously, dude, how you doing tonight? Dropping 20. Jack, you've done too much, man. It's too much. But seriously, how you doing tonight? How you feeling, man? Nah, we don't need wolf steak. That guy just said wolf steak, like there was no mission tied to it. That's crazy, dude. We had more stuff there we could have sold too. Oh, we're not hitting it in the dark. No, we're gonna go back out in the morning. Yeah, that's why we came back to base right now. Yeah, we're gonna go back out in the morning. I need to let me see. Let's do this. I'm gonna install that on that. So we got the Mosin. So now that we know we can sell this stuff to the trader, we're gonna load up my horse on the way back to the thing. We'll swing by that trader again, and we're just gonna sell a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna keep the Mosin. I'll sell this PU. I'll sell this Glock. We'll sell this extra AK. Ah, that's good to hear, Jack. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, we're just trying to survive the zombie apocalypse here, one day at a time. You know how it is. Food we'll put over here for right now. Yeah, freaking. We got a lot. As you guys know, it's snow and stuff's been crazy here, and my wife's greenhouse that we redid. You guys probably seen a bunch of the stuff we did over the summer and shit. Some of the glass was still glass and not plexiglass, and we had a chunk of ice fall off my house and went through the fucking glass of the greenhouse. Gotta put I have ice cages. They weigh 1 billion pounds, and I couldn't get them up there myself, so I was just hoping that they didn't, no ice went through it, but yeah, it kind of sucks that fell off, went through the top of the greenhouse. So now I gotta replace that with plexiglass. Boom, boom, boom. We'll throw that in the other one. So this is all gonna get sold. It is what it is. I mean, it's my fault. I should have known that that was going to get jacked up. I should have been keeping up on it. N8 with the membership. Welcome to the fam. And then upgrading to a survivor. I appreciate that. N8, thank you so much. How you doing tonight? When are me and Chris going to watch them? Dude, you got to remember, I stream every day. All day, so it's like finding time to like do anything is pretty few and far between. Some point we'll watch it. I'm gonna keep one of these extended mags, keep one of the shotties, right? Keep this pistol there. Sell this AR, keep our deagle, sell this wooden bow. 22 Scar. This. Actually, we could probably get rid of the pump shotty because I got this tack shotty. Yeah, we'll get rid of the pump. No reason to keep it. Got the tack. Crossbow bolts. The ump. 5 crossbow. 50 cal ammo. Okay, so now we have like one of every gun for the most part. We don't need to really worry too much about gathering weapons. We have a good bit of weapons. Yeah, we got a good bit of weapons there. I think I had another container that I was using for weapons over here. Let me see. Do I have any? Yeah, I had another hunting rifle and the grenades. We could actually use the grenades too on this fight, but I'm gonna save those for like big things later on. I heard there's bunkers in the game now, so we'll save those for big stuff later. And then, all right, so that's good there. As for melee weapons, anything here we want to sell? Yeah, we'll get rid of a couple of these knives. Get rid of a couple of these bats. Actually, get rid of all the bats. Got the metal ones we use anyways. Sell these cured deer hides too. Del Crowbar's on the freaking horse. Okay, thank you for the 22. Thank you for the 22 months. Yeah, none of those are done yet. I forgot those hides take a good while to finish. Like a good while. All right, so come on, money there. Sell this hockey mask. Sell this shitty gas mask. Extra food. We're doing a big trader run right now, so. Get rid of a couple of these extra lighters. Actually, is there a way to like refill lighters? 100%, 44. We get rid of the 44. Works 26. Got some matches, some kitchen knives. Sell those. You can actually turn these into spears. We'll keep those. Yeah, we'll keep those. Tools. A lot of this stuff we're going to end up keeping. Don't really want to sell any of this. Sell one of these military vests. Get rid of these masks here. Yeah, our Portugal mask is down on 11%. Probably get rid of one of these biker jackets. Oh, Jack, bro. No. Holy shit, man. Seriously, with the $100 super chat. This is the whole fix up the green. I appreciate you, brother, man. Oh, you didn't have to do that, bro. No, CV. So this is all for Mr. Moneybags or whatever. Mr. So you guys, it's great. You guys added the trader that like you could just give him stuff and he gives you money. So I'm now at 1,500 money. So we're just bringing all this stuff and just selling it for the money. And yeah, we're doing well. I'm already up to 1,500 fucking bucks. Yeah, I'm not like trading with the trader like that. Just for the money, and it's worked out. It's working out really, really good, actually. But Jack, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy love, man. We got two regular. Yeah, we're getting the cash. Yeah, so we're doing good, man. I'm playing on the True Survivor difficulty. Yeah, we're doing pretty good with the money, so. Let's try to grab some of these extra clothes that we might not need. So I got 2 leather jackets. Do this one. So you just use the cash to buy stuff from other traders. So instead of like having to lug around a backpack full of guns and weapons and this and this and that, you can go up to the main trader base or the main survivor camp, and they actually have a Mr. Money or whatever, and you can exchange items for cash with him, and kind of simplifies the trading system in the game. So instead of having to like barter with items, you can just barter. You can just liquidate everything into cash. Makes your inventory makes it a lot easier to keep. You know, now I can just always have my money on me instead of having to like run into a trader and not have anything to trade because I didn't bring 10 guns with me. You know, this is a way nice system, so I like it. Google is Army Brian, USMC Brian is puking in the parking lot in a Hellcat that's paying 25%. Oh no, dude. You know what's crazy though? I did take the i8 out today, guys. I dug it out of the snow. It literally, me and my son, my two boys, we sat there for like 45 minutes digging because it was buried, completely buried. Like you couldn't even see it. It was just completely buried under the snow. There's probably 4 feet of snow around the fucking thing. So we dug it out. Cause I don't like my cars to sit over the winter time. So I dug it out and brought it down to the car wash, rinsed it off, drove it a little bit to get the flat spots out of the tires, got the juices flowing, and then parked it back. But yeah, I dug it out of the snow today, guys. Oh, we do have an extra vest here, so got a winter coat too. A red leather jacket. I'll never wear that, dude. Hell no. That's like the Michael Jackson jacket. So the snow guys, it was so nice today. It was beautiful out today. Yeah, we actually got a nice little band of good weather. It was like 30 degrees today, Fahrenheit, guys. Yeah, it was freaking awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I was outside for a little bit, freaking breathing air and shit. It was crazy. So we got this old boiled egg. Let's eat that. Yeah, it was pretty solid. Pretty solid today. I was very happy. Bill with the 28 months, bro. Thank you so much. 2 hours behind. Love I love all the HumanitZ content. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. Yeah, it was 30 today. It was 30 today. It was freaking nice. And then we got some days forecasted, like the rest of this week, like in the next week, chat. Oh, it's gonna be like, we got some days where it's gonna get close to fucking 40. Yeah, it's gonna be like 38. I think we have one day where it's gonna peak at like 40. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I might actually go like chill outside for a little bit. So I was wondering about cooking that meat up, but I don't think I'm gonna waste my time with that right now. I think I'm gonna let it rot and then we're gonna use it for fertilizer because I want to get the big farms down before summer's over. So once that meat rots, we'll drop it in here. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff to bring to that trader in the morning. The i8's it's a hybrid, so it's like half electric and gas. It's both. It's the reason why it's such a fast car, because it's got like a little baby engine in it. It's got the same engine as like a Mini Cooper, like the little sporty Mini Coopers. But then it also has like the electric motor system in it, so kind of like a Tesla. So it's got the best of both worlds. It's only like 300 something horsepower, but it's such a small car. It's 0 to 60 in like 3.4 seconds or something like that. It's a super fast car. Yeah, it's just pretty fast. Gotta go my bolts. Got my bolts, right? Yeah, we got 41 bolts. I think 41 bolts with the handgun should be enough to clear out that. You could run it on battery only, and I hate electric cars, especially after we just had that one not that long ago. But the good thing about the i8 is you can like drive normal, like a normal car with gas. And what it does is it charges the car's battery while you drive. So you can build up like 20, 30 miles of battery, right? And then what you could do is once you build up the battery, you just flip the thing over and you could just put the car into 100% electric, and then you don't use any gas. So you can like drive one day on gas, then drive the whole next day, depending on how much you drive. You could drive the whole next day on electric and kind of hop back and forth. It's got a really, really small tank. I could put maybe $30 in gas and drive that car for probably close to a week. Doing everything I need to do. Probably even longer than that if I really try to micromanage the fuel and like battery usage and stuff like that. If you really micromanage it, I could probably get a week and a half of driving that car. It's a super good, that's the thing that people don't understand about the i8. A lot of people see it as a supercar, but it's actually a super good daily driver. Yeah, that's why if you try to find used ones, a lot of them have like 100,000 miles because people drive the shit out of them. So we'll swing by the camp first. We're going to sell all this stuff off, and then we're going to go clear church. A lot of deer around here, too. Yeah, I guess you could say it's probably, I don't know much about the Prius. I've never seen one in real life or like drove one or anything like that, but it's probably like a Prius, I guess. But it's like it's a Prius that looks like a motherfucking Batmobile, so. With butterfly doors. And it's super fast. Russia, how you doing, brother man? That's the BMW i8. The Audi is the R8. Yeah, I love the R8s too. Those are beautiful cars, but they're very expensive. They're very expensive cars. All right, let's go sell this stuff real quick. I'm gonna grab all this shit off of him. How much you guys think he's going to give us for the hide? I say, I don't know, 150 for the hide? 700! Chat, we just started a new business. So, we got a new business, chat. We kill all the deer that we see. We tan the hides. We got to get multiple little hide stations set up. We can get like 5 of them going, and we could just churn and burn, baby. Get a salting station. Oh. Look at that, 2,000 money, chat. Oh, not my bolts. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. 2,300. Bing. Bam, boom. We're up to 3,800 right now, guys. All right. So that wood bow's only worth 8. Mag. Boom, boom. Up to 4,000 freaking bucks, bro. You could buy anything with money. Money's trade currency. So like say you go up to a trader and they got some bullets, you can buy with money. Yeah. Yeah, you use money. Well, I mean, the thing is about the hides, that's a good thing because it's not like they're easy to make. The thing about hide in this game is you have to spend a lot of time. They take like 90 minutes to cure, like real life 90 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna get the Molotovs prepped up, crossbows prepped up. We're gonna head down to this church. I believe it's on the, yep, see, it's right there. Right there. So we gotta find a safe place to park the horse over there too so he doesn't get his noodle slurped. I know we've been getting a lot of Russian audiences in the chat. You guys, you know, like my Russian audience has jumped up to 16% ever since YouTube started promoting my content to international viewers. 16%. The problem is I can't communicate with any of them. But we do get a lot of them that jump into chat and try to say stuff, but I don't know what they're saying. What about the bear hide? I don't even know, Patrick. I don't even know. I'm scared to find out how much the bear hide's worth, dude. It's got to be worth a good bit. Thought YouTube was banned in Russia? Nah, I don't think so. Well, they do have an auto translate in the comment section. Like if somebody leaves a comment in another language, sometimes YouTube, like I can like hit translate and it'll show me what they said in like English. But yeah, that's. They don't have that in the live streams. There's the church. There's the church right there. All right. But you know how it is. When you ban something, that just makes people want it more. As soon as you tell somebody they can't have something, then they're definitely going to go out of their way to get it. So we should... Oh, fuck. That's a zombie bear. That's a bandit camp over there. All right, so we're going to go on the other side of the road here. Let's see. Right down by the beach. Yeah, we do got 4 skill points. We could try to see if there's anything we want to skill up right now. What about shooting? Chance to recover brass? Yo, that's such a yo! That's clutch, bro. Reduce reticle bloom and moving. Reload speed. Yo, some of these are really good. Yeah, I want this brass collector though. For real, I ain't even gonna lie, Chad. That's dope. Firearm durability reduced at a slower rate. That's pretty good too. Unlock the ability to craft unique ammo types for firearms. That requires level 10. That's a really that's a huge skill too. I wonder if that's how you can craft like the armor piercing and shit. Can you reduce the time to make hide? I don't know. We'd have to check like the hunting, which I haven't unlocked. We got to actually catch an animal using a trap in order to unlock the skills. Yeah, the skill system in this game is fucking fire, dude. They did a really, really good job with the skill system. I like how you have to actually do stuff in order to unlock the skills. And it's just simple, like, you know, things that teach you how to play the game anyways. But yeah, you got to complete a couple of small objectives. Damn. Peel this shit. All right, so we got to clear this church out for the mission. Starting the cemetery here. It's not a lot of zombies, so we could actually work these dudes in melee. Oh, there's graves here we could dig up with if we had a shovel. Actually, gotta watch out for the zombie screams. Field it. Yeah, a little box trap might be nice. Might get us a rabbit or something like that anyway. Field. Crossbow durability is at like 30%-ish. Maybe 25. It's getting close to like 25%. It's 32, yeah. Can you always get your bolt back? A lot of the times, yeah. But it depends on what you're using. Like, if you're using like the shitty arrows out of the shitty bow, those break almost every time. The crossbow bolts, though, those are actually relatively expensive, I guess you could say, to craft. And it seems like the return on those is pretty decent. See if I could pepper his jack. Peeled it. We got a leaper in the road too. Shit. Come on, dude. So we just pinned his cushion. Our ambulance blocking that off. Please let me hit that leaper. Please let me hit it. Oh, damn it. Got him. Nope. Nope, he's still up. He's still up. Good Molly. Good Molly. Those big guys are fucking strong, man. They don't go down easy. Where did the leaper go? Peeled it. Ooh. Peeled it. Your weapon in my shoes. Fuck, my boots broke, guys. I'm over here fucking flapping the raw meat on the ground, chat. Out here just flapping the raw fucking meat. Busted this shit off. We busted that shit off. We'll hit him in the face. And out here risking it, open these trunks, but it's fine because I need to lure any extra zombies out anyways. Clear the rest of this area. So setting off an alarm honestly wouldn't be the worst thing. There it is. Church is clear. All right. So mission's done. There's a few extra that just rolled in. Over here, just flapping the raw meat. Could go get my crowbar and bust this shit wide open. But I kind of want to go get some damn shoes. Psycho, what's going on? I'm doing good. Doing good tonight. Painkillers. Freaking hippie. I'm out here just raw feet. You know it's crazy. You know this blacktop in the summertime will be brutal on the raw meat, chat. Like no shoes in the grass is all right. But on the pavement, oh God. All right, let me go grab, I'll grab the crowbar. We'll bust this place open. But Untamed, how you doing tonight? I mean, I didn't want to just be out here raw dogging the road like this, but the thing is I wasn't paying attention to my shooter ability, so yeah. Yeah, we cleared the quest. Yeah, we cleared the quest. That alarm drew out the last zombie. Hopefully this is worth wasting crowbar durability to get into. Nothing in here. This would be an alright base location. Can you break down these pews? Let me see. So I know somebody, but can you break down the pews? You can break down the pews, guys. So this would actually be a pretty fucking dope base. Look how big it is on the inside, man. You got plenty of space for storages and activities. With this gate here, just got to close off a couple spots. You can put walls up. The base building in this game is kind of freeform. You can either base up in existing structures like this, right? You know, you can fortify it and build right in here, or you can you can actually just like build a base. Like if you want to build the floor, you build the walls, the doorways, like, so it kind of just depends on like what you're looking for. So we're clear here. Let's get back up to that camp. Turn into this quest. A big ass freaking warehouse location here that we can hit up. What time am I going to be streaming at Resident Evil Village? Probably here in a few minutes, actually. We'll drop this off and head back to base. Is there anything I want to sell? I'll sell the sleeping bag. And then the rest of the stuff I want to keep, though. Is it a negative effect walking barefoot? I haven't noticed anything so far. Here's secured, lady. Body armor. We get a Glock and 300 XP. Thank you. Granted, I don't need any of that, though. I will keep the Glock, though. It's 100% Glock, which is nice. So we got a lot of quests here that we can take care of. All right, we're rolling in money now, guys. We're up to 4,800. 4,800. The guy needs an infection treatment, but I don't even have the recipe for it. I don't think the inhibitor will work on him. We could try to bring an inhibitor up here. Untamed Witch with the super chat. Thank you so. Paul, you know what to do. Damn. Damn. No, I didn't bring the power cable. Thank you actually for reminding me about that. We'll bring that up when we go back. Yeah, the one guy needed the power cable that we have. I left it at base because we didn't need it for the radio tower. This dry season's been freaking brutal. Damn it. So we got the Tims. We got these red boots. Did I have some white sneakers? I think I sold them actually. Nope, right here. Yeah, my white trainers. I was like, I don't think I sold my sneaks. Yeah, we got a good bit of meds now. We'll be actually able to do a lot of these med kits up. I think there was another guy who needed 2 med kits. Then I didn't. He's down. I remember where he is. We might actually have to go and give those to him now. Yeah, so I got that lead cable right there. We can go turn that in. Drop this there. Yeah, it's 100% Glock. The other one's at 91 too. That's not that bad. It's a 55 from this pistol. So I need to turn some of these knives into spears. All right, and then I'm gonna grab the Glock. And we'll dress this up. The G-Lock pistol. Beautiful. And I'll get some more bolts crafted up too. Probably sell these handguns. This one at least. It's not that great condition-wise. So we got the computer cable. We do need to bring a hammer back over to that base. They want a little bit of building done. We got to build them a farm plot or whatever. So I bring a hammer, some nails, and a little bit of wood for that. We'll get that all set up. And then they also need potato seeds for that same plot. So we'll make sure we bring that to them. Horse survived another day. Of course it did. Y'all, was it ever a question? All right. It was good though. I think we made some solid ass progress today, dude. What else do we need concrete for? I'm not sure. There's probably a few other buildables that we need it for. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're gonna have to get it set up. We're gonna probably focus on like securing our base too, getting some walls up at some point. Because those hordes, yeah, when you get hit by those hordes, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. You can get 50 freaking zombies plus. Sometimes it's And then the same thing with like the bandits and stuff. So we do got to get some security going here. Just small perimeter. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just to kind of box ourselves in. Have a gate that we can go in and out of. And then we'll kind of go from there. But, all right, guys. We're not done for the night. We're just done with this stream. So we're going to take, we're about to head over and play some Resident Evil Village. I do want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you don't see you guys in the next stream, I do hope you get that good sleep. Have a great rest of your day. And make sure you smash that like button, though. Drop some comments. Let me know what you thought about the episode. Again, yeah, HumanitZ has been this game has been awesome on the channel so far. You guys have been showing mad love. So, again, I want to say I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. But, yeah, we're going to be jumping over to that. So, let me get this stat. All right. Yeah. But again, I want to say thank you, though. Yeah, I'm going to drop this down, and then we're going to go play some Resident Evil. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.